To whoever is listening, this message is for you. This is the Self-Mastery Manifesto. If you are the person who is carrying more than they show, or you're the person who feels stuck, you might be the person who knows they're capable of more, or the person who's tired of living beneath your potential. This manifesto is for you. Because somewhere along the way, many of us have forgotten who we are. We became what others expected. We allowed fear to rule us. We became what survival demanded. And we wore masks. Masks of strength, masks of success, masks of confidence, and masks that demand perfection. While silently we carry all the doubt, the pressure, the frustration, the loneliness, and our fears. But there comes a moment in every person's life when we have to decide, will I continue living by default, or will I begin living with intention? Because change does not begin tomorrow, it begins now, in this moment, with this decision. And the decision is to take responsibility for our life. Not responsibility for everything that's happened to us, because life happens for us, not to us. So we need to be responsible for what happens next. The decision to stop waiting for someone to come along. The decision to stop blaming, to stop hiding, and to start becoming. The journey begins with reflection, to look honestly at ourselves, to examine our thoughts, our beliefs, our habits, our excuses, to look into our fears, and to ask ourselves, who am I becoming? And who do I want to be? Because awareness doesn't create clarity. Clarity is created through change in our perspective of the world. And when we begin to understand ourselves, we reclaim our power. We realize that growth is possible, that transformation is possible, that a different future is possible. And growth requires action. Growth requires courage. Growth requires commitment. We have to train our bodies. We need to sharpen our minds, strengthen our character, and align our spirit with something that is greater than where we are, that is comfort. We do not need to be perfect. We don't need to have all the answers. We just simply need to take the step by step by step. Because greatness is rarely built in a moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions made consistently over time. And as we grow, something remarkable happens. We begin to influence others. Our family begins to notice change. Our children notice change. Our friends notice. A community notices. And soon the world notices you, us. We don't just say, we do. And because of who we become, it's leadership isn't this title. Leadership is the example. Leadership begins with self-mastery. Leading our thoughts, lead our emotions, lead our actions, lead our life. And when we learn to lead ourselves, we become capable of serving others. We can listen, we can understand, we can empathize, we can encourage, and we help people remember who they are. We remember their light within ourselves, and we remember who we are supposed to become. We have a greater life, a greater purpose, a greater contribution, and a greater version of ourselves emerges. The world needs more people becoming, more people willing to grow intentionally, more people willing to create something meaningful with the life they have been given. This is the path of self-mastery, not perfection, but progress, not ego, but service, not comparison, but growth. And if enough of us choose that path, we can create something far bigger than ourselves. Stronger families, stronger communities, stronger leaders, and a stronger future, and leave the world in a better place than we found it. So reflect deeply, evolve intentionally, create meaningfully, and lead ourselves first and help others to do the same. The time is now. This is your invitation. This is your challenge, our journey together. And it starts today. Because the person you are becoming will shape the world around you.